Imagine, if you will, that the Earth is 34 years old. She formed much in the same way we did, growing from the cold depths of the cosmos, nothing more than mineral asterisms swirling through empty space, its face pitted with the scars of rocks that rained and brought the water that brought the rain. In time, its surface cooled to warmth. Earth was 8 years old when life began to sprout, a phenomenon hitherto unknown within the universe because there was nothing back then to know it. Life was small, but growing. The single-cell prokaryotes, paramecium and amoeba gave birth to the earthworms and the beetles and the beavers. The fungi shot from the floor when she was 24, but by 31, they were fully formed trees. She was 32 when the dinosaurs appeared, 33 when they got killed by the aliens, and it was only this year that the first humans appeared. This morning, as it happens. I was born early in the morning of the 7th of July 1993. A morning which took place far less than 5 seconds ago in terms of the Earth's 34 years. In the last 40 minutes, the human race has discovered the secrets of fire and farming, built the pyramids, the fax machine and the atom bomb. We've dominated the world, enslaved each other, and then within polite society, ourselves. In my first 40 minutes, my mother has barely managed to stop me crying. And I'm crying for good reason, by the way, because it's really cold and nobody told me to bring a coat, and I'm now naked in front of a lot of strange men, one of whom apparently is my dad, and I'm like, guys, whatever's going on here, surely I'm too young to be seeing this. This whole life thing seems vastly overrated. Can you wake me up when I'm reincarnated as a shoe, please? But then something happens. The doctor hands me to my mother, and for the first time I'm aware of how her heartbeat sounds outside her body. The heart that pumped the blood into my veins and the smile onto my face. That set the laughter in my lungs and the tears in my eyes. This heart is the thing that gave me life. Every follicle on my chin was placed by the same embrace that built my brain and set my thoughts in motion, and I am half that heart. The world is 12,742 kilometers across and 4,600 million years old. At this moment, my world is 5'7" and 34 years old. And little did I know there were others. My two brothers and me. Martin was Mario, Louis was Luigi. I was always Toad, Mario's friend with a mushroom growing off him. I can't remember why. I may have volunteered, not really important. He's a fun guy, so I'm not bothered.
Hello!
And then 3 years later, my sister, Flabby the Hut.
It is a lot of legs, David.
Who, despite our best efforts and our shit patter, is largely a tolerable person. Fair play to her. There was nearly another, and then there wasn't. But that's okay. You need some rain among the sunshine to turn a seed into a family tree. Shout out to the Higgins Young team, you're all knobs, I am the best son, Martin loves Willies forever, Louis smells like mung beans and Ellen looks like a thumb. I know it's not cool to write poetry about your mum, but here's to you. For all the shit camping holidays and days at the beach, the Scalextric sets and the Christmas trees, the laughter and the tears, the free food and the free beers. And for teaching me how to wipe my bum when nobody else would. And also for nagging me non-stop about drinking too much, which I get, by the way. If after 9 months of non-stop blood, sick and tears and 18 long years spent training something to write, read, walk and speak, it spends the best part of every week in the pub, staining its divine carpentry with chili sauce and Carlin, I'd also be pissed off. But I'm definitely never going to stop drinking because I'm such a lad, big lad, massive love for the sesh, down in pints with my mum because my mum is the best. And she means the world to me. Here's to spending this infinitesimally small fraction of eternity with the people you love. Here's to 23 years of roses. And here's to many more.
Right, do some counting for me. 1,
2, 3, round and round.
Round and round.
Round and round.
Round and round and round we go. Up to the dum dum do do do. Round and round and round. Oh, get the teddy bear for me. Give me the teddy bear. Go on, get the teddy. Oh, you dizzy. Go on, get the teddy bear for me. Good lad, bring the teddy over here. What's his name? What's his name? Oh, who's that?
Mommy.
Is it Mummy?
Teddy bear flower.
Is it? Teddy bear's fallen over? You're 19 months now, Jack. How old's an Mum?
19 months?
Yeah.
Where's your bike, mice? That's not funny.
That's funny.
Who did you see today? Did you go and see Bertie Bassett?
This is the rock.
Did you say Bertie Bassett?
This is the rock.
Was he funny, Bertie Bassett? Come here.
And funny, but this.
Did you give him a kiss? Ooh, you're a bit smelly, aren't you?
Monkey kiss bunny.
Did you kiss Bertie Bassett? Will you sing a song for me? Will you sing
Uh,
City?
Hey, ho.
Hey, da.
Hey ho, it's City, yeah?
In my first 40 minutes, my mother has barely managed to stop me crying. In my first 40 minutes, my mother has barely managed to stop me crying. And I'm crying for good reason, by the way, because it's really cold and I didn't bring a coat and I'm naked in front of a lot of strange men, one of whom apparently is my dad, and I'm like, look guys, whatever's going on here, surely I'm too young to be seeing this. And I'm crying for good reason, by the way, because it's really cold and I didn't bring a coat and I'm naked in front of a lot of strange men, one of whom... In the last 40 minutes, my mother has barely managed to stop me crying. And I'm crying for good reason, by the way, because it's really cold and nobody told me to bring a coat. And I'm now naked in front of a lot of strange men, one of whom apparently is my dad. And I'm like,